6 homes are still under construction in this Mississauga neighborhood 2 years after a deadly explosion ripped through it. I'm Tina Yazdani on Hickory Drive, where several residents and families are still displaced, and some of the families that are home now say they aren't feeling entirely safe in this community. The door is still boarded up and construction waste litters the driveway, but this brand new house on a now infamous property is almost complete.
She slept through it.
It replaces this one, a house blown apart 2 years ago, destroyed entirely after a natural gas explosion that killed 2. Police called it a double suicide. The impact far-reaching. Hundreds of homes were damaged or destroyed, families displaced for months. And so Hickory Drive in Mississauga is still recovering. Crews are still rebuilding houses.
That was never cracked like that, so the water is going somewhere here.
And residents are still waiting for repairs. Do you feel safe living in this house?
Not really. Honestly, not really.
Bozani Wolanin lives 2 doors down from the house that exploded.
It's 170 feet practically from the house that was blown.
But hers is one of the only houses that wasn't rebuilt. She was forced to move out for 11 months before returning and says there's still damage, cracks, and leaks everywhere.
Even when we move, one of the floor was dipping down, so we have to move the furniture again, and they have to redo one level.
After you already moved back?
After we already moved back.
She says her insurance company is dragging its heels, refusing to give her family a proper timeline.
To me, they treat us you should be happy that we wanted to fix anything.
And meanwhile, it's taken 2 years, and it's not even...
And we're not even close.
The Insurance Board of Canada says the sheer magnitude of this recovery is part of the problem.
Given the fact that there were approximately 800 residents initially impacted by the explosion, and dozens upon dozens who were out for weeks at a time, and the number of homes that were damaged and townhomes, it's probably in the millions of dollars, the final bills.
And not everyone on the road has had a rough experience. It took Tony Crosell's parents a year to move home. Their house was rebuilt from the ground up. What was it like coming back finally after a year?
Well, you know, they loved it. It's very emotional, but it's nice to be back, and everything's brand new, so it took a while to get used to things. But you have to trust the process, and it worked out well for them.
The city of Mississauga says they have and will continue to support affected residents as best they can, but at this point they are relying heavily on insurance companies to get displaced residents back home. Tina Yazdani, City News.